Hair. Thank you as always for tuning in and checking out the channel. Hopefully you have subscribed already. If not, please take a second to subscribe. Right, it's a real talk. We're talking about postpartum shedding and just being a mom, right, and trying to, really take care of your hair and, even just taking care of your body. So what I'm drinking today, right, is an Herbalife Formula 1 shake, but it's actually mixed with our protein drink mix. On the go meal. It's healthy for you. It tastes really good. Hit me up if you want more information on it. You can actually order on my site, goherbalife.com/taste your success. Before I get into the postpartum hair shedding, quick story. So when I was pregnant with my first daughter, Johanna, I ate Haagen-Dazs cookies and cream ice cream, I think about 4 pints a week. But one day, it just dawned on me, look at the nutrition facts, right? And it had so much cholesterol, so much fat and calories in it. And I'm like, all right, well, and I kept eating it, because it just tastes that good. But I had gained a bunch of weight. I thought the weight was just going to come right off after I, gave birth to my baby. It was not coming off, y'all. And finally, after, just changing what I was eating, I was already trying to be more health conscious anyway before I got pregnant. But changing what I was eating, exercising more, but the weight wasn't coming off. And she was almost 1 by that point, and I finally decided to give Herbalife a try. So my friend Anitra, Coach Anitra, hey, shout out to you, lady. She introduced me to the products, and I'm so grateful because I lost 40 pounds. I definitely will do a video just talking a little bit more about my story, my weight loss journey and all that. Haagen-Dazs ice cream. The reason why I brought that up is because this cookies and cream Formula 1 shake, so you can make it like ice cream. Like, you can put ice in it, you can make it like a slushy feel, you can put it in the freezer. And I said all that to say, yes, even when you're pregnant, you might have cravings. There are healthy things that you can pick up, to kind of touch on that craving and satisfy your craving, but also make sure that you're hitting certain health goals and hair goals. All right. So follow me on Instagram. I did change my tag. It is now at The Fit Naturalista, and there's some underscores in there, so I'm going to put it up on the screen for y'all to see. But okay, so enough of that. Thank you so much. Can't wait to connect with you. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see my pen. Let me just get close to the camera. Okay, it says, I am a 24 fit mom. And at the bottom, it says Herbalife Nutrition. Not sure if you can see that. But so basically what that means is Herbalife has something called 24, and it's pretty much for athletes or anybody who wants to really pursue getting fit and really toning and leaning out, building muscle, all that kind of stuff. But I rock this pen proudly. One of the first things that mothers sacrifice as we're venturing out to really make sure that our children have what they need is taking care of ourselves. But you end up not being as effective because your energy is low, your mood is bad. And I can just recall so many times where I just got so overwhelmed, and it's like, yo, just give me some cookies, give me some cake. Nothing wrong with indulging, but sometimes it just becomes so excessive. And that's what was happening with me. Because first of all, I just like to eat. But also you reach out and you grab things for comfort, like comfort food, right? So a lot of times we just build these habits of poor eating. It's no judgment or anything like that. This is a journey. I have not arrived. I'm still learning my way and finding my way. But I want to bring some of y'all with me. Let's go, whoever is ready. Because you can do this. You deserve this. You can take ownership of it. There's no reason why you can't be the fit mom. You can't be the healthy hair girl, whatever you want to call it. You can do it. Okay, so postpartum hair shedding. I don't know about you, but I had no idea this was even a thing. I just know that there was one day I had braids in my hair. I had extensions in my hair, right? And this was after I had Johanna, my first daughter. So I was taking the braids out, and I noticed that each braid, like, how you shed anyway when you have braids in for like a month or whatever. But I'm like, this is a lot of hair for one braid. I'm like, half the hair is coming out. Half of my hair is coming out as I'm taking the braid out. I'm like, that's not normal. So I just kept taking the braids out, and I'm like, okay, something's wrong. JoJo was maybe about 6 months. I can't remember the exact time, but I'm like, all right, I'm losing my hair. I started noticing my top, like my edges and stuff there. I'm like, they're really thinning out. Like, what is going on? So before I panicked and called 911, I Googled losing hair after baby and just different things like that. And I was seeing different stories of women who experienced the same type of thing. And so it's called postpartum hair shedding. I lost a lot of hair. I'm going to actually reach out and grab it because I kept it. And before I show you this clump of hair, this is not even all of it. This is probably maybe 60% of it because I was just throwing the hair in the trash as it was coming out because I'm not thinking that it's going to keep coming out. But after a while, I was like, I'm going to save this. I just want to see how much hair I'm actually losing, right? So here's the clump of hair. Like I said, and this is a dense pile of hair. And this is not all of it. And this came out at one time. One time. Okay, I couldn't believe it. And this is my real hair. This is like 3 years old because I did keep it. I put it in a bag and I'm like, I'm going to show people this, because I just was amazed. So there you go. This is actual hair that came out of my scalp, right? All right. So I got introduced to Herbalife when JoJo was 11 months. All right. So go with me for a second. Before Herbalife, I mean, I was a conscious eater as far as, okay, you know what, let me eat this now because I know this is a healthier choice for me, even though I was doing the Haagen-Dazs and all that, but I still had some consciousness of, trying to eat right. So, but the thing is, when you're not consistent, and that's one of the things that Herbalife has offered me is just being a conscious, healthy eater consistently. Because Herbalife is food. When you drink your shakes, you're eating a meal. I know it's not conventional, but it's better than me grabbing a cheesesteak from around the corner. So anyway, because of all the nutrition that it packs in the shakes and the tea and all that kind of stuff. So I want you to take a look at this clump again. This is not fake hair. This is my real hair. I lost this in one sitting. Because I had braids in, okay, I'll give it a little bit more that it shed just a little bit more. But anyway, so one time, never lost this much hair, never pulled this much hair out after taking braids out. This is insane. Okay, after Julie, so I'm anticipating it now, right? I'm anticipating the loss of my hair after my second daughter because I'm like, all right, now I'm growing my hair and it's getting all great. I'm using the shampoo and conditioner. It's doing an amazing job on my growth and retention. I said, but let's see how much hair I lose. So I was waiting for that day, that fateful day, when it's like, okay, clumps of hair in my hand. And it really never happened. So now Julie was about 10 months. And I'm like, okay, so I got my hair straightened. You guys probably saw the link check video. And then I got my hair cornrowed. And so after I took the cornrows out, I did start noticing some shedding. It was more than usual. But it was still not a lot of hair. And so I have that clump, and this is not all of it either. I would say maybe this is like 70% of the hair that I lost. But do you guys see the difference? This is like 60% of what I lost after my first daughter. This is about 70% of what I lost after Julie. But I never had a moment where I was just pulling out a bunch of hair. And like I see a lot of stories where people, it's like, oh my God, overnight, like I just was pulling out all these clumps of hair. So what I'm getting at is not that Herbalife is some cure and some magic or trick or anything like that, but it's the power of nutrition, okay? So I breastfed both of my girls. I also supplemented with formula. But the thing is, I consistently was getting nutrition in my body with Juliet. That's my second daughter. I didn't have a moment where it was like, oh my gosh, I didn't lose. I mean, she's what now, 16 months now. And there's really no, I gotta wait for my edges to grow back or anything like that. And I could accredit it to better hair care on my part as well. Long story short, I know that it's not a coincidence that I didn't lose a lot of hair after having Julie because my body is used to getting the nutrition. I take my multivitamin, and yes, I was still taking my prenatal, but I was still doing that with Johanna too. So I was just amazed. I just want to encourage you, take care of you, give Herbalife a try, eat healthy, you know, do things that are going to enhance your diet. But the thing with Herbalife is it's very simple, it's very fun, and then you get attached to a community that really helps to push you, because sometimes accountability and consistency are the things that are missing. And when you're not consistent, you don't get to enjoy the fruits of your hard work, even if you've been working hard for 2 months. You fall off for 2 months and it's like you never did anything. I did use Herbalife when I was pregnant. I used it when I was nursing, and I'm using it now. I love it. And you know, once again, healthy you, happy hair. Subscribe to the channel, drop a comment, share the video, especially to a mom who might be dealing with postpartum hair loss or shedding, should I say, or even postpartum depression. Like, you know, sometimes we just need to hear that, you know, it's okay to take care of you. It's okay to take a day and go to the spa. I encourage you to connect with me. Once again, go herbalife.com/taste your success. Hit me up on Instagram. Can't wait to connect with you. Let's go.